Now, lawmakers haven't only been passing bills, they've been faced with impeaching Attorney General Ken Paxton, something that hasn't happened in decades. Saturday, the House voted to suspend Paxton, and now we are waiting to hear when the Senate will hold its trial to decide if he should be permanently fired. KVUE's Isabella Basco spoke with a legal expert to find out what's next. She joins us live from the state capitol. Hi, Isabella.
Well, Darrenisha, one attorney tells me it's extraordinary what has transpired. A lawmaker also tells me he hopes that this vote of impeachment sends a signal to the entire country that ethics and the rule of law must be prioritized above partisan politics.
There have been 121 ayes and 23 nays, 2 present not voting, 3 absent. The resolution is adopted.
That's the Texas House of Representatives voting to impeach Attorney General Ken Paxton on 20 articles, which includes bribery and abuse of public trust. Paxton has been temporarily suspended from his role, and it could be permanent if 2/3 of the Senate vote to impeach him. But even if Paxton's not impeached, white-collar criminal expert Stephen Tolan says Paxton potentially faces other consequences.
Even if 2/3 of the majority does not vote to impeach Attorney General Paxton, it would be highly unusual then for that investigatory body to not hand over that information to a district attorney's office to pursue criminal charges.
The regular legislative session will end Monday, but Tolan says Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has the power to make lawmakers come back to Austin for Paxton's trial.
If he's impeached, obviously he could lose his law license, depending, not just as a result of the impeachment, but if criminal charges are filed and he's found guilty of these charges, he could lose his law license.
You know, this legislative session is ending with a bang instead of a whimper.
House Democratic State Representative James Tallarico was one of the 13 Central Texas lawmakers who voted to impeach Paxton. He says the 121-23 vote to impeach this top official is giving him a new perspective.
It's a little surprising that Democrats and Republicans found common ground in holding this corrupt public official accountable. And that gives me hope for the future and the stability of our democracy.
Paxton has called the chamber's investigation corrupt. He is the 3rd sitting official in the state's history to be impeached. The trial has yet to be scheduled, with the Senate setting its own rules when it comes to taking witness testimony and what documents and reports to consider. Darrenisha?